Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Corner, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we're joined by the 2025 NSIC Soccer Tournament MVP, Avery Korsching of the Minnesota State Soccer Team. Avery, thanks for joining us on Spotlight.
Happy to be here.
As we do each week, let's start with you telling us a bit about yourself.
Uh, well, I'm Avery. I'm a senior here at Minnesota State on the women's soccer team. I am currently majoring in psychology and minoring in applied health sciences, and I'm looking to see where that takes me further in life. So,
All right, well, some soccer ahead of you yet this weekend. That's following a big weekend for the Mavericks as they win their 11th NSIC tournament title. You earn the number one seed in the NCAA Central Region tournament. What is the mood around the locker room and campus right now down in Mankato?
well, obviously, we have a lot of excitement after coming off this weekend. Everyone is really proud of us and just honestly really happy that we were able to clinch another NSIC tournament title. It's something special that I feel like any team can say. And with that, the campus, it's like everyone, all the athletics are into other sports here. So it's like everyone knows what's going on with other teams. So it's like everyone comes to our games. Everyone's asking me how our games are doing, how our season is, and especially with my professors always ask me all the time. So everyone feels like they're involved, which is like a really good and cool atmosphere to be here at Minnesota State.
Yeah, a lot of great things happening down there at Mankato, as you mentioned. The crossover
Mhm.
season, the winter sports starting up. Uh, but
Mhm.
but back to the pitch. The Mavericks hosted St. Cloud State for that tournament title game on Sunday. The Huskies handed the Mavericks their first home loss in, I don't know, forever to end of the regular season. Another tight match on Sunday. What was the difference on the match in the championship game against the Huskies?
I just think our mindset was completely different than the first time we played them. Um, we just came out with a lot more grit and wanting to win, except especially since coming off of that upset, like 2 weeks before that. And we just had a lot more focus and then just had some adjustments made. But I feel like it was just our mindset and we really wanted it more. And I feel like we had that underdog mentality, even though we ranked higher, because we did end up losing to them. So we just wanted to use the underdog mentality to come into that game.
You scored the game-winning goal in the second
Mhm.
overtime, earned you MVP honors of the tournament. Talk us through that final shot.
Um, I was just, to be honest, I kind of blinked when it all happened. I just remember seeing that wide open gap, and it's like my coaches always tell us, take your chance. You never know what will happen. And I thought that was the right time. There's an open gap. I was being pressed by the defender, so I'm like, why not shoot it? And then it happened to go in, and I was just thrilled. And it had a very big rush of adrenaline that I think that's what made me cause to not remember exactly, but it was just a surreal moment there.
Lots of video of it. Game-winning goal in overtime. That's something that rarely ever happens to anyone, but it's something you've done before. Where does this one rank in your all-time goals that you've scored?
Um, that's a really tough question because obviously my one against Central Mo was
Central Region
pretty,
Championship's a big one. I
yeah,
get that.
it's I feel like this one is has to be tied with it because it's both double overtime, both to win a trophy for the team. So I feel like one and two, I feel like they're tied, but I just feel like it had Central Mo is pretty good, so I feel like it has to be number two because it still has that very surreal moment.
Yeah, I was just making sure you didn't have another bigger
Uh-huh.
one, but I don't know how you could.
Uh,
Those are two amazing moments happened in the
mhm.
last 2 years for you. But obviously, you didn't do it by yourself. Talk about some of the teammates on this Maverick squad.
Um, Obviously we have a really big team. And there's players like you see, like Anna Van Weingarten, who got Defensive Player of the Year for a conference, and Lauren McAlpine, who got Goalkeeper of the Year for the NSIC also. And those two really hold our backline really good. But such as like Kira Laney and like Reese Hilsenbeck, all of them stepping together. And it's like, I don't, people don't believe this, but we as a team believe it takes 41 people to win a game and to win championships. So I feel like this whole season it has taken all 41 of us to make this team what it is. And without all of us girls, I don't think we'd be where we are today. So,
a run to the national championship match a year ago as a junior, now
Mhm.
regular season and tournament championship to finish off your senior year. We heard about the two overtime game winning goals. Obviously, those are ingrained in
Mhm.
your memory forever. But besides on the pitch and playing, what are some of the fondest memories you think you'll take away from your collegiate career?
The 13-hour bus rides to Grand Valley are always fun. It's like you're stuck on a bus with 41 of your best friends, and that's always something fun. It's like you just come together and try to find something fun to do because you're on a bus, there's not much to do. And like with that, going to Grand Valley and just being with them and beating Grand Valley at home is always something special. But I just always love the trips that we take. It's, I think, what brings us closer together, and is even though they're really long, sometimes it's always fun.
You play Harding this Friday at 1 p.m. No bus rides because you're at the pitch down in Mankato. What do you know about Harding and what will be keys to another deep postseason run for the Mavericks?
They are a bigger team, size wise, so I feel like just using our advantages such as our speed and our tactical play and just how we move the ball around will help us a lot. So I feel like just going in with our key opponents and that we know what to use and how to use ourselves, it will really, I think, help us Friday in this next games that we have.
Come game day, any special routines or superstitions you have before a match?
Uh, Recently, every single game before, I always have to have a strawberry banana smoothie from Scooters. I don't know why, but recently I've been having them and I for a very while now, so I think I'm going to have to stick with that now.
All right, Scooters, strawberry banana split smoothie.
Hmm.
Good luck with that on Friday. I assume you'll be there
Right.
Friday before the match. Last
Hmm.
question for you before I let you go. What's the best piece of advice you have been given during your athletic career?
Uh, our coaches always tell us smile when we're playing, and it makes a complete difference. Even if you just messed up on a play, or if the game's not going your way, just smile and act like you're on camera because it actually changes your mindset completely, and it'll just like switch a switch in your brain to realize to just have fun and just relax and just go with it.
Yep, psychological advantage right
Mhm.
there. Staying happy, it is an advantage.
Mhm.
Staying positive in your thoughts. So, stay positive this weekend as you host the Central Region tournament. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thanks again to our sponsor, gpac. Avery, thanks and best of luck to you and the Mavericks the rest of the season.
Okay. Thank you for having me.